Let me tell you a story. A story about two women who lived in the same house. It so happened that both women became pregnant about the same time and gave birth to sons about the same time. One night, both women went to sleep with their babies laying by their side. One of the women overslept and slept on her baby, eventually killing the child. She got up at night and realized that she had slept on her son and killed her son. So she takes her dead child and goes to her neighbor, the other woman in the same house with her, places her dead child besides the woman and takes that woman's living son with her. At night, the second woman got up to breastfeed her child and discovered that the boy was dead. So she waited until the morning. Upon closely inspecting that child in the morning, she realized that that was not her son. And then she discovered that the woman she was living with had swapped her dead child for her own living son. It became an issue. And they brought this matter before the king. And both women went back and forth, presenting strong arguments before the king. Why? They both had legitimate claims to that living child. The king listened attentively to them and then decided that the living child be cut into two equal halves, and each of the women be given one half. Now the woman whose child it was began to object immediately, begging earnestly that the child be given to the other woman. But then the second woman shouted, "No, no, no, cut him in two, cut him in two. None of us should have the child, cut him in two." At that point, the king gave the child to the woman who was the rightful mother, the one who had compassion for that child and wanted the boy to live. Now, this story I just told you, you would find in the Bible in the book of 1 Kings chapter 3. Like these two women in this story I just shared, all of us in life today fall into one of these two categories. Let me explain that. You see, we see in this story that the first woman, both women had children about the same time, just 3 days apart. And the first woman slept to the point that she lay on her child, her son, and killed that boy. Now in this story, it is a son. But in my application to you today, that child, that boy, that son, that infant could be symbolic of your dream, your vision, your goals, your ambition, your future. Everyone is born with something unique and something special in them to discover, develop, and release to the world. But there are a category of people who have overslept. They have slept through life. They have slept through their existence. They've been inactive, embraced a life of inactivity, a life of passivity, no drive, no passion, no hunger, no desire to make anything of themselves. And by so doing, they have killed the baby committed to them by God. That dream, that future, that vision, that ambition is dead because they've done nothing about it. They've gone through life sleeping, gone through life passionless, gone through life bereft of hunger, desire, ambition, and expectation. They've gone through life whining, complaining, blaming other people, but themselves for every misfortune around their lives. They've gone through life folding their hands and saying, whatever will be, will be. What else can I do? And by so doing, they have killed their baby, slept on the baby by inactivity, by passionless living, by a life void of motivation and hunger. And so they are out there today complaining at every chance and grumbling about how nothing works. Everybody hates them. Nobody wants to help me. No motivation for life. No reason to strive. Because they go about with dead dreams, dead visions, a future bleak of hope. Because they have embraced a life of passivity. And then there is the other woman who slept also. Did not sleep on her baby, but slept to a point where her neighbor took her living child and replaced that child with a dead child, and she did not know when this happened. Are you that person today who is in danger of losing your baby, losing that future, losing that dream, that vision, because you love too much sleep and inactivity? Because you are not conscious of your immediate space, of your environment. Because you have not provided the necessary protection for those dreams, the visions, and the future that God has given you. Because you have allowed any kind of thing and every kind of thing to happen around you. She lived in the same house with this woman. She probably was trusting of the woman. She allowed the woman into her space every now and then. But her neighbor's intentions were not honest. Because when she had the chance to take her child, to take her future, to rob her of her joy, she did not hesitate. And you see, as we go through life, it's important for you to understand that there are many baby snatchers out there, many dream killers, many people whose ambition is to hurt other people's future because they have destroyed their own. As such, the responsibility is on you to be acutely conscious of your environment, to watch your space, and not create room for dream killers, baby snatchers, destiny destroyers to access your life. Guard your space. Protect that baby. Protect that dream. Protect that future. Protect that vision. Work on it to ensure it grows to be the blessing that God ordained for it to be. The hour is upon us all to lay aside the temptation for passivity and inactivity. Now is the time to take responsibility for your life, to take deliberate and intentional steps every day to ensure that your baby is not stolen, that your future, your vision, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations are not lost, but that you are able to bring them to full stature so that they are not only a blessing to you, but a blessing to the environment you found yourself in. And this you accomplish by becoming deliberate about the things you allow around your space. Watch out for the people who are speaking into your life. Are they fostering destiny or stealing babies from you? Watch out for the people you are associating with. Are they people who are fostering your life or stealing babies from your life? There is something God has placed in your hands. You have something to offer. It is your responsibility to identify it, to nurture it, and to unleash it so it becomes a blessing. But there are many dream snatchers. Sometimes these baby snatchers are not people. They may be attitudes that we have taken up, an attitude of laziness, an attitude of lack of motivation, hunger, desire. You are not driven. That attitude will steal your baby, will steal your future, will steal your dreams, will steal your hopes, and leave you with nothing but bleakness and void. You must arise and contend. Position yourself to fulfill purpose and destiny. Don't give away that baby so cheaply. It could be an attitude of anger that makes you always destroy the things you build. It could be an attitude of lust, of unthankfulness, something that continues to rob you of joy, of peace, and of the dreams that God has placed in your life. So I bring this charge today, and I tell this story as a wake-up call. Watch your space. Guard that baby that you have received. Nurture it. Bring it to full stature, and find joy expressed in your life and through your life in the world we live in today. Again, guard your baby, your future, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. Do not let no man, no negative attitude take from you that which should be a source of blessing to you and to the world around you. Thank you for listening to my story today. If this video has been a blessing to you, I'd like you to take a second, like the video, and subscribe if you are new. Share the video also, and turn on the notifications so that you are always notified every time content drops. See you in the next video. Stay strong.